Tower of Fantasy is a new upcoming free-to-play MMORPG playable on PC and mobile devices, which will be released very soon. So now it's a perfect moment to check system requirements for this new upcoming title. As you will see in the next few minutes, system requirements to play this game are actually not that high. So to play Tower of Fantasy on extreme settings in full beauty, which you can see right now in front of you, will not be that hard. No matter will you play it on your PC or mobile devices. Now let's not waste time, let's dive into video and let's check together system requirements for Tower of Fantasy MMORPG. Before we start, let me just say subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more Tower of Fantasy videos in the future. I have already prepared lots of guides for new players regarding many in-game features of Tower of Fantasy, so if you are interested into this game, you'll have lots of content to watch. As you can see, I am already here on official website of Tower of Fantasy, so first let's check system requirements for PC. First we have here a minimum system requirements, operating system Windows 7 64-bit. So this is actually really nice to see that also you'll be able to play Tower of Fantasy on Windows 7. So it's not like Windows 10 mandatory. Then we have here Windows 8.1 64-bit and Windows 10 64-bit. 32-bit operating systems are not supported. So this is very important. So you can play it on Windows 7. However, it must be 64-bit, not 32-bit. Regarding CPU, we have here Intel Core i5 or equivalent, so this is not that high. Memory, only 8 GB of RAM, working memory. And regarding graphic cards, NVIDIA GeForce 1030, DirectX version 11. So as you can see here, minimum system requirements are actually not that high. It's actually pretty low, you know. To be honest, today for 2022, these minimum system requirements are actually pretty low. Now we have here a recommended system requirements, operating system Windows 10 64-bit. Okay, this is kind of normal. CPU Intel Core i7 or better. Of course, the better processor you have, the game will run better. That's normal. Memory, 16 GB of working memory, 16 GB of RAM. That's also not that high. And graphics, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060, 6 GB or better. Also, this is not that high graphic card. Come on, this is not high-end graphic card for 2022. DirectX version 12. So as you can see, boys and girls, regarding PC version of the game, don't worry about your PC. Even a low-end gaming PC will run Tower of Fantasy without any kind of issues. I can also show you here on Steam. Yes, Tower of Fantasy will be also released, available on Steam. You can see here system requirements for PC. Basically, they're the same what I have just read to you. The only difference is here it's additionally written storage minimum 25 GB of available space or recommended storage 30 GB of available space. So it's not that large game also, right? So 25 GB, 30 GB, that's not that much. Now let's move to official Discord server of Tower of Fantasy. I can highly recommend to you, if you still didn't join to this Discord server, do that now before release of the game, because here you'll be able to communicate with players, future players of Tower of Fantasy, and also with developers of the game. You'll find here lots of interesting channels regarding news, updates, official announcements. You will be able to post many things here, so check it out. Anyway, let's check this part of the Discord where we will be able to see system requirements for mobile devices. First we have here Android minimum Kirin 710 Snapdragon 660, recommended Kirin 980, 985, 990, 9000, or Snapdragon 855, 865, 870, 888, or Dimensity 800/1000. So this is regarding Android. Regarding iOS, minimum iPhone 7, so that is minimum. Recommended iPhone 11 Pro, iPhone 11 Pro Max. Then we have here different kind of iPhones. You can check it out later here on official Discord server of Tower of Fantasy. Basically iPhone 12 I see here, iPhone 13 of course, but minimum is iPhone 7. And then on the end we have here iPad, minimum iPad Air 2nd generation, that is minimum. Recommended iPad Pro 4th generation 12.9 inches. Then we have here iPad Pro 3rd generation 11 inches. So again, system requirements for both mobile devices and PC are not that high. And this is actually a really good thing. That means that many players from all around the world, even with low-end gaming PCs, will be able to play Tower of Fantasy. Sometimes new MMORPGs have really high system requirements, and then some players are not able to play certain games because you need some really high-end gaming PC, some amazing special PC. However, good news regarding Tower of Fantasy, as you can see here, not only that this is a free-to-play game, you will also not need some high-end gaming PC to play this game. Later, you can check for yourself all of these data, all of this information on official website of Tower of Fantasy, on Steam, and also on official Discord server of Tower of Fantasy, which I can highly recommend to you to join. But for today's video, I just wanted to let you know in generally how are looking system requirements for Tower of Fantasy MMORPG. So, conclusion, not that high. Don't worry, you will run it on your PC and on your mobile devices. Let me know in the comments below video how do you like Tower of Fantasy from information you have so far about it, and will you try to play it after release. If you're interested into MMORPGs, check my YouTube channel for lots of gameplay videos, guides, news and reviews from world of MMORPG gaming, with main focus on a new upcoming PC MMORPGs. Thank you for watching the video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more Tower of Fantasy videos in the future. See you soon.
I can't locate it anymore.
Careful. Something about this place doesn't feel right. Appearance? Here? How?
Run! It's a trap!
We need to lose them. Watch out!
Let's go!
A mine. This wasn't mentioned in the intel. Energy reserves are low. Please don't fail me now. No! Those monsters are in here!